On today's episode of Nostalgic Nick-Nacks, I just want to tell you all that I'm super excited because as of today, November 10th, 2025, my YouTube channel is monetized. And I'm so happy at reaching this goal, and I could not have done it with every single one of you out there. So I wanted to do a video today to talk about what this means for the channel and how I'd like to grow the channel in the future and grow the community, as well as just thank you all for watching. This channel would not be where it is now without you. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Hello everybody out there and welcome to another episode of Nostalgic Nick-Nacks. My name is Ryan and I am so happy you're here. I hope you're doing well today. I have some exciting news. As you heard in the intro, my channel, after 2.5 years, has now been monetized. I've been working towards this goal for a long time. It has been a long time coming. A lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Well, maybe no blood, but definitely sweat and tears. And you all have been along the ride with me. So I just want to use today's impromptu video and talk about some of the great things I've discovered through making consistent YouTube videos in the past few years. And maybe you can learn something from this. And if it's your first time to the channel, please make sure to check out my beading video up here, Beading 101, everything you're gonna need to make your favorite video game pixel art of all time. Beading is so much fun and creative, and if it's new to you and you just stumbled upon my channel, hey, check it out. And also, if you're interested in all things retro gaming and you want to check out my discussions, my videos about gaming in general and looking back at older titles, please check out those videos as well. I appreciate all of you, and this channel would not be like it is today if it wasn't for each and every one of you. So I wanted to talk about where I have come from with this channel and kind of a little backstory on why I decided to make this channel. And then from there, I'd love to go into what are some things I want to bring to the channel. What are some new things I'd like to add? And of course, I'm always looking for your suggestions. So comment down below and let me know what would you like to see on my channel in the future as we keep going along here, just trucking along in 2025 and going into 2026. I'm really just getting started here. I also want to provide some encouragement for those of you who want to branch out and try your own YouTube channel and give you some advice from what I've learned in the past few years about having a channel and the challenges of it and the positives. Okay, so I just want to again thank each and every one of you for checking out the channel. It doesn't matter if you watched just a few minutes of one of my videos or you've watched every single one of them, or maybe you're somewhere in between. I really do appreciate it, and I'm sincere, and I want to come across as sincere and genuine when I say that, because when I started this channel, my goal was to create a teaching channel where I shared my love of video games, but also taught people how to do fuse beading. I love fuse beading, and I love putting these beads where they need to go and making these wonderful characters like Donkey Kong here. I thought it would be such a cool thing to teach people because I had such a rough time getting started with fuse beading, and I could not find very many videos out here on YouTube or anywhere on the internet about how to succeed at fuse beading, at perler beading, at all of this stuff. Now I thought that this channel would be a really great thing for people because fuse beading teaches patience. I've talked about that in another video I did a few months back. It teaches patience. It teaches you to take your time. And I think that's a really good skill to learn. But this channel also gave me the opportunity to teach that, but also teach a little bit of gaming history, and also just to talk about the games that I love. So I wanted to really combine all those things together and make it a very unique channel that I think people are noticing, and noticing more and more every day. The viewers of my channel are actually in 3 different camps. I have the modern gaming crowd that loves hearing about remasters or about new games over here. That's a small section. But then I have the retro gaming crowd, which is a huge percentage of my YouTube channel. And then I have the fuse beating crowd, and a lot of this crosses over because it's all related. It's all coming from the same source here. So it ends up being really cool to see the different influences, the different cultures kind of come together when I see comments and I hear what you guys have to say about my videos. And overall, I just want to say that I appreciate all of you being very positive in your comments and encouraging. It really helps me out as I'm creating more content. I myself strive to be positive and encouraging, and that all comes from my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and being obedient to Him and His Word, and loving others as I would love myself. And so I'm going to continue that positivity, and if you really like that, then join me as I venture further into this YouTube path that I'm on. Because positivity is something we need much more of, and we need direction in life. And in a world where we are becoming more and more engulfed by AI, it's more and more important that we have videos that we can watch where people are being real and genuine and making handmade products. I mean, showing you how to make handmade products. This is stuff that's becoming rare nowadays with all these AI backgrounds and AI voices and even video that's not real. I want to be a genuine YouTuber that never relies on AI. The most I ever use with AI is getting suggestions for thumbnail titles, YouTube video titles, and sometimes I don't even use that. So I think it's so important that we maintain that hands-on approach that is slowly going away as we move towards more automated things. We need to take a step back and really explore what it means to have a genuine connection with people around us and people online specifically. As I was trying to figure out how I wanted to structure and format these videos, these tutorials for fuse beating, it really all came together as I got different materials, and thank God for my family. They provided me with financial support for a great camera, because originally, as you can see in the footage I'm playing here, I didn't have the best camera. I had an iPhone 10 at the time, and it created some great video, but the lighting in it just wasn't really working all the time very well, and I would run out of storage, of course. So getting a defined digital camera here, I've got my Canon R50, and it does a great job really capturing some great 4K content. So I was not able to get that if it wasn't for my family. So in that first year of doing YouTube videos, I had 37 videos that I made. I can't believe I actually made that much in the first year. I wasn't even putting out a video every week. Maybe every couple of weeks I had a video coming out, but it really wasn't very often I was posting. But 37 altogether. And then in the next video, that jumped up to 58 videos. I was actually posting pretty consistently, couple of times a week, most weeks. There were still times where I was taking breaks and really trying to figure out what kind of rhythm I had with posting videos. Now this past year, it really isn't the end of the year yet, but just looking at this, I have posted 97 videos in 2025, and that to me was shocking that it was 97 videos. Holy cow, 97 videos, and most of them 15 minutes long or more, And some of them, I had a series of video game comparisons, maybe 7 minutes, 6, 7 minutes, 8 minutes altogether. Aside from that, standard length of about 15 minutes per video. And man, I really have been cranking them out. And I think consistency is really key to getting an audience on YouTube and maintaining that audience, really building that community. That goes such a long way. So it's really been amazing to see the growth over the past few years, and I am super excited and pumped to see what the future has in store. Now I have some ideas. I want to make some really big projects. I want to continue making perler sets of all kinds of video game characters, especially Final Fantasy Tactics. I really enjoyed making those characters. I want to continue doing Switch 1, Switch 2 game comparisons, because that's just another format that really helps me explore the games that I've already purchased, and I can show you all out there if they're really great or if they didn't improve very much. I want to continue providing that for you. If you saw any of my live streams, I've done 2 so far. And one was streaming Mario Galaxy, the other one was fuse beating. And I thought it was really cool doing it. I want to gain traction with that, do it at least a couple of times a month. So please check that out in the future and stay up to date and be notified. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I'm going to do my next live stream. The beading community is huge with this channel, and so I want to foster that by continuing to provide showcases for your work in fuse beading. I think that is so important, not just for this channel, but for lots of people out there that are creating their own art. Okay, so I've given some thought to memberships, and I'd love to share more with you on this. I've got a few ideas, and you'll see that in the months to come, but there's definitely going to be pattern sets involved, easy to follow, step-by-step patterns to make these characters. And if you're somebody just starting out with fuse beading, this would be a great resource for you. It's going to take me a while to build this out, but I'd love to have memberships where one of the perks is getting PDF sets of patterns that you just click on, and I'm always adding to. When you click on it, it gives you the PDF files, it gives you a layout, it gives you a number by number, bead by bead layout of the set, the characters you're creating. And I think that's going to be a real game changer for a lot of you out there, including myself. And making these patterns helps me to make them again and again, and it helps you at whatever level you're at with fuse beading. It can be quite the resource for you. But I also want to have custom emojis and badges for members. I think that's pretty cool, so I'm learning all about that. Please stay tuned in the future for an announcement on memberships. I'd love to have you guys join the channel, and I'll have different levels, at least 2 different levels that you could join at depending on what you are needing. I just want to end today's video with saying that I am an average person out there trying to make it on YouTube, and I've got a normal job. I work full-time as a teacher, and doing YouTube is a part-time job for me, and it's taken a lot of effort, sometimes working part of the night on a video editing, also editing on the weekends, shooting videos, trying to make it work. And for the most part, I've gotten a really great schedule, but it is a whole lot of work, especially when I can't do it full time. Maybe that will come in the future, who knows. I would love though for this to be a great side hustle, stable, extra income that will really help me and my wife as we start a family in the future. It would be really cool to have that as some extra income. That would be really cool. So that's one of my goals, is to just grow this channel, and more than anything, grow this community. And if any of you have your own YouTube channel, please let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to check it out. And if anybody wants to collaborate at any point, let me know. I'd love to sit down and talk with you. And I'm here to tell you that you can do the same thing that I've done by consistently posting on YouTube. It takes 3 things to really start growing your channel, in my opinion. It takes a genuine spirit and personality, so being true to your word and coming and showing up and showing up. So the consistency, and I'd say consistency and quality over quantity. And then number 3, I think you really need to focus, have a straight line focus on something, whatever it is you're passionate about. And it could be a few different things like I'm doing, but think about what you're passionate about, what you love to do, what you're really great at, and make it a channel if you have that desire to be here on YouTube and really express that to other people out there. If I can do it, you can do it, no problem. And I would say also, lean into what God has for you. He has something special in store for you. Stay obedient and faithful to Him, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Well, that's all for today's video. I just want to provide some encouragement for you because you have really been truly supportive of me in this channel and growing this channel. And I cannot say thank you enough. So thank you all once again, and I'm excited for what's to come in the future. I pray that you have a fantastic day. And until next time, stay positive out there and have some happy beating and gaming.